So this is impressions mixed review after I watched Nagatoro or jiranaide. Nagatoro, don't mess with me, Mr. Nagatoro. I would say that Nagatoro is sweet and very good shows. I recommend everyone watch it. This will be spoiler free at first. Nagatoro is not a show of psychopath bully or really that go to bullying fetish. You want people who want a go to oppress her. It's not that masochist shows that and psychopath shows that everyone think. Nagatoro shows filled with love and passion. As I say from the episode 1 to 12, at first you will see a lot of characters' reaction or characters' personality traits and everything that is really deep. A lot of the characters in Nagatoro is uh not not a lot. The main characters in Nagatoro is kind of deep. The senpai, which which I don't really hear his name in the whole show, but from my research I found that his name is Hachioshi Naota, which is not quite relevant, because we only cared about Nagatoro or Nagatoro Hayase, but the senpai characters is quite interesting. Uh, I will say this. It's not even controversial. I will confirm this that senpai characters is not a self-insert character. It has its own. He has his own personality of as a person, as a character. He has definitely his own characters. More, his characters is more obvious. More is deeper than most of the characters in other type of rom-com, romance comedy anime that I have watched. I would also say that this anime is deeper than most of the rom-com that I have watched, and the senpai characters is from he's scared to talking with people to facing with people that makes him draw manga bad at drawing character's face, right? Because he only draw the objects, and when Nagatoro comes in, he has more of a Nagatoro. I think that the motive of Nagatoro as a character is she wanted to have senpai uh, doing drawing better, so she comes into his life, and this is probably the reason that better than most of rom-com show that only shows that the a lot of his harem, uh, the the main the main protagonist harem is just coming to uh, his his life because they unconditionally left the main protagonist. But in Nagatoro, that is a lot more, a lot deeper reason than those. So I say that um, Nagatoro is kind of deep. I would say. As you can say, Nagatoro is not bullying, oppressing senpai for uh, her own enjoyment, but she messed with senpai because she loved him. She wanted him to uh, she wanted to help him, so it's not really reason to say that this anime is an anime for psychopath or psycho person, so stop it please. But the thing that I really kinda don't like about this anime is that it's kinda more of a there's more that is include more of a little thing than I think this anime needed. This anime should, in my opinion, I don't know about others, but I would love it if this anime is not so live, so 18 plus. Because um in in plot, this anime is so much brighter than what it presents. So I think it will reach more of the audience than a lot of people that see it as a stupid and psychopath show. So that's what I think. I really love the art style. It's the background is quite simple, not too colorful, but when with Nagatoro, that is um when senpai with Nagatoro, it makes up Nagatoro makes up for the background that is due. So I would say that art style isn't quite matter. The only thing that matter in this anime is Nagatoro, and other characters, right, is her friends. Nagatoro friends is not quite uh showed up in the shows much. But later on, one of the courses I remember her name is Yoshi, the twin tail girl that she helped the senpai to uh to help the senpais, as I would say. I am Her name is Sunomiya Sana. So that's senpai in the art club. So her Nagatoro friends is have kinda interesting personality to everyone, each one of them. Like a girl, yellow hair girl named Sakura. She at first she is at she find a hot man to date with her due to some reason. She, after she found senpai and hang out with senpai Mo, she found that after the dining hall incident, right, this Sakura girl came to get the gamer club out, but then she herself, you know, be with the art club instead. So I said this character is quite well done in terms of the personality and what she trying to say, that a man is not really everything. What what gives is a personality if the appearance is nothing compared to the personality, the thought, the the person nature themselves. So even if they are not as good as appearance say. They are not. Their appearance are not good, but they still is a good person, so she still can be with them. That is what these characters say about the person appearance. So I would say the side characters is quite well done, and another side characters is senpais or the red hair senpai of the senpai. I'm quite contradict myself, so if you uh confused, I'm so sorry, but this girl who is senpai in the art club, she is quite interesting characters too. But I don't quite understand these characters because she is senpai at the club, right? So after she came back from the art school or whatever, she found that um, his kohai or his kohai or the main protagonist is slacking off. Then she would close the club, and I don't understand why she closed it because there's no reason. He's just slacking off, and he's just still drawing. So I don't know what this character is thinking. And she is some stereotype kudere, H type, President H type character. So, but at last in the contest, I quite like her. She do the contest about freedom and oppression, right? So she is trying to show her freedom in art, which is so interesting. And as an artist myself, I quite understand what this show trying this character is trying to say about the art. So it's quite interesting, I would say. And what this show trying to say about the art, about the passion in the art, about about how the art develop with the people that draws them. I am quite emotional artist myself, so I'm quite related to most of the thing that this show trying to say. So, and I could say that's why I could say that this show is good. That will and I relate to this show and know what this show trying to say about the art, about the life of an artist, about the Nagatoro, about everything else. So I could relate to this show so much. That's why I left this show, and I want this show to be more of a child friendly, kids friendly, family friendly, so that it could reaches more of the audience. The musics, I have no complaint. It's really good. The OP is so stylish and capture the art theme that this show trying to make. There's a lot of shape. There's a lot of triangle. There's a lot of thing. And Senpai scene with Nagatoro is quite interesting. When Senpai with Nagatoro, there's a lot of little cute moments, little and random some random fan service which I have no complaint because um, I say it's done in the way that not so uh, like the other show that fan service taking over the anime. So I have no complaint because the background, the plot is so good, and I love the moment between Nagatoro and Senpai. Like senpai sometimes trying to, you know, Nagatoro trying to mess with senpai, but if senpai, offended, Nagatoro have courage too much sometimes, so Nagatoro back out, and it makes quite an awkward and good scenes, and overall capture the slice of life heart, the heart of slice of life, the heart of the rom-com. The story is not too forced, not too based on philosophical, and really good overall, I would say. That's why I left the show. And some episode is just a random thing like RPG episode, which is quite weird, and a lot of the jokes is it's just there's a lot of running gag in this show, which is quite not so annoying for me. And normally, one the Slice of Life show, I will watch like one episode at a time because sometimes it's so overwhelming. But I can't. There is always not enough. I am always not enough of Nagatoro. I watch like 3 episode, 2 episode, 4 episode sometimes with Nagatoro. So say that there is, if you not think too much about Nagatoro, that fine. That's fine. Everything is still okay. But if you think deep inside Nagatoro, it's quite dark, but it's interesting. It's still interesting. There is there's not a lot of detail. You could watch, you know, a lot of amount. You could binge it a lot amount of the time without any issue. So it's really a true slice of life rom-com feeling shows that we watch, and this is the thing that I like personally. I really like the club dream sort of feeling of this anime show. This show a lot of really, it's really make me look back at my school years where I don't really have any friends and I am alone. But if I would have a friend, or if I have a group of friends, I would be like this. Uh, the same for all the crap anime, but this anime is quite special for me because I am an artist myself, and as I say, and this is the embarrassing thing that I say, that that I am a masochist myself, and I love to got bullied by my waifu. Oh, just kidding. But really, I love got bullying by my waifu. If Nagatoro were older, that would be okay. I'd be more okay with this anime, but enough with the joke. So overall, it's an okay anime. It's an okay anime, I would say. Some good laid back joke and a lot of, good feel good type show, and moderate amount of fan service. So I will give it a solid 7 score because um -1 because some characters is kinda do a thing that not make sense. I am talking about senpais, the red hair senpai, our president at the club room, and sometimes -1, more -1, because sometimes this show is quite random and have no goals and excessive amount of information that uh, it should have been more of it should have been more on point, but it just astray. So I minus one for this. And minus more one because it's it's playing the the joke of Nagatoro saying senpai kimoi senpai kuros so much that it became sometimes annoying, even though I liked the characters of Nagatoro. So minus one for this. Even though it's show named Nagatoro, it would be still quite annoying if the show is all about Nagatoro and nothing else, right? So that's why I gave it a solid 7. A good show. Definitely watch it.